Hello.
Ooh.
Yeah, thank you.
Another episode of
Inappropriate Adults.
So we want y'all to see our shirts. If y'all want a shirt, okay, you can get that V-neck, you can get that crew neck,
Or
okay.
you can get this stiff neck. I can't pose.
This is so cute.
You like?
Okay.
Shout out to TT and P.
Okay.
Let's get into our Uber topic today.
Okay.
That's right. We're going to focus on Uber and Lyft driving and just share driving, all the different companies, Uber eating, whatever. We want to talk about this today because it is major issue.
Uber scare me.
Why?
Because I'm always like, is this motherfucker going to kill me?
Okay.
That's
Okay.
like it's the same for the Uber driver.
Because they don't.
Yes.
No, you're absolutely
And almost like it's,
correct.
I almost
Worse.
like the driver is more in danger.
I want to hear
'Cause
y'all's
they're-
perspective and I want to
Okay.
tell y'all how I feel when I do
Because
it.
I don't know, it's like if I'm in the back seat, like I feel safer. Like if I'm in the front, having someone behind you who could do anything to you at any time
That's
is
how I feel.
very scary.
I feel.
Are you always looking in your rear view?
I'm always looking in my rear view, and especially if they choose to sit behind me, because you don't have you're not supposed to be like, why are you sitting behind me?
Right.
You're peripheral. You can't.
Especially when it's a shared.
I don't want to sit. I don't want to sit behind the driver
Neither
because
do
I need to
I.
see what's going
I
on too
always
in
sit
case I
on the
gotta
other
jump out
side.
this bi.
Okay. What is your fear in general when you get in?
I don't really have much of a fear.
It's just,
But
She's a millennial. That's
She's
the
a
mode of
millennial.
transportation.
you know what we should talk about? When you get Uber Eats.
I love Uber Eats. Jelly knows I kill Uber Eats.
Yo.
It's so convenient.
Uber Eats
I do
ad.
it over
But what-
DoorDash, Postmates. Like I only do Uber Eats.
Shout out to DoorDash and Postmates and Uber Eats. But
I
what
think
happens?
It's 'cause, like you can like track it. I don't think you can do that on Postmates and DoorDash.
She wants to know what her Italian cheeseburger is.
That. It's just more like to me reliable and like efficient.
But 9 times out of 10, how do they come?
So they'll always because you know Uber like it'll show you if someone's on a bike or a car when you get Uber Eats. So I've noticed that plenty of times, mostly all the time, it'll say they're on the bike, but they actually pull up in a car. So I've gathered that they do that for one of two reasons, or both. The first is a lot of them probably don't qualify to physically drive. Like they probably don't have a good license or like whatever. So they say they're using a bike, but they probably just use someone else's car. And the other thing, I can't remember my other like reason for it that they do it.
Because you don't, besides not having a license, you don't have the obligation. I guess it's cheaper. Is it cheaper?
And I think that maybe if you sign up as a bike, maybe it's cheaper. Or like it's just less stipulations. I don't know.
Because you're on a bike as opposed to being behind the wheel of a car.
Your license could be
Insurance.
suspended.
Right, but that's what I'm
Right,
saying.
you're
right.
right. And then
But
you working for the company. You never know these things.
That's exactly what it is.
So Uber is catching the Uber.
But there's no way for them to like crack down on that.
No. Unless people report it.
Right.
They said he was on a bike, but he pulled up in a car.
And it happens all the time. Like
Like,
me, literally every time.
Every time she shows.
That's probably.
That's exactly what it is.
Mhm.
They
That's a
can't.
hustle.
They don't qualify.
You drive? No. I ride a bike.
Right. Okay? Because it's not like you have to license your bike. That's a
Exactly.
motorcycle.
So that's exactly,
Or insure it.
Or insure it.
exactly why they do it.
As a driver, I'm Lyft. I don't like people behind me. I don't like the feeling of at any moment if something happens, they could just reach around and choke me. I don't like going to locations that I'm not familiar with. Don't like surprises like I have a dog with me.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I would be like, ma'am, I am highly allergic to dogs. You cannot put that dog in here.
Oh snap!
They should have to tell you.
Yeah.
That. Like that should be a requirement.
I've
they were
never
like,
even thought about that.
He was like, I'll give you an extra tip, and it was just like, ooh.
What was it? A big dog?
It wasn't a big dog.
Okay.
And
was it like a lap? He could hold the dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
The reason I did it.
Taking that tip.
That's the reason I did it because I was going to New York.
So that was a
Y'all
nice.
ain't know.
But
From
he
Jersey.
wanted you to drive to New York with a dog. That's crazy though.
It was his daughter because we were talking about. We're gonna also talk about how people request rides for other people, and when you look, it's like not the photo of that person.
Right.
So I'm thinking I'm getting this man, and it's his daughter and her dog. She lives in Manhattan, and so they gave me a $20 tip, but in advance I would have liked to know
that there was going to be an animal.
I would like.
They should have a section on there to say,
right.
Are you alone?
Well, it's probably
now
illegal.
Overall. You probably can't.
Because if you get into an accident or something,
the liability.
It's actually probably not allowed.
Oh shit.
Which is why they don't mention
Oh.
you need to check.
Wow.
Because you can definitely deny a request if
you can't, and
if you pick up pull up and say without, you can definitely say no.
Now here's the deeper part for us: denying a drive.
Your rating goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yes, and so that also it's like being judged. So I felt like I was on Game of Thrones, like shame.
So you don't have.
Shame.
So basically, if you choose your safety and not picking up somebody, then you pay on the other end because your rating drops as a driver. That stinks.
So I guess it's if you cancel it, right? Not
Yeah, I did.
Denying, but it's like
I canceled.
Wait,
if
they look sketchy?
I told the girls in the car
and cancel it.
There was a project that I was sent to, and when I got there, they called and said we're outside. I didn't see them, so I'm like, I'm outside. They're like, we see you, but we're coming, and they didn't come. So I pull over, waiting. No one comes. So I'm like, I'm leaving. And then they call back, like, where are you? Where'd you go?
But you thought I was supposed to wait for you to come down from the 12th floor?
And then I just canceled it. I canceled. It was just something sketchy about it.
It didn't feel right.
And that's fucked up that your rating goes down for that.
And that's fucked up because they can write, they can, when they say, how was your ride?
The comment.
Mm-hmm.
Uber pools, I don't like the pools either.
Because you multiple stops and you don't know who the frick is getting in your car.
My family know I'm goofy, so the first time it happened to me, I was going. I had one girl, not to put people's business out there. People always want to talk to me. Event. She was going downtown to the courts because her boyfriend was her ex had harassed her, and so she was following paperwork. So I was dropping her off. Next thing you know, my thing is going off like another ride. I keep stopping it. I'm like, 'cause I already got somebody. I didn't know I was. It was a pool, so I was like, nah, I got somebody. They call like you have to pick them up. I was like, I can't deny the pool. I picked the other person up, and then that screwed me because I'm
then
like
it's
a
like,
computer.
then it's like, who do I drop off first? How do I do this? How I get from here to here?
My brain couldn't calculate that, and the app is showing you that now you're going this way, and I'm like, fudge! It was like a computer overload for me.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, I'll drop you off, and then I'll drop you off.
Does the website or app you use
recalculates?
And so it'll tell you what you need to do first.
Yes.
So it's not even based on. So like I could be in the Uber going somewhere, 10 minutes, 20-minute ride. You pick her up.
Mm-hmm.
She's going further than me, but it may tell you to take her first.
It'll tell you in the order of what's closer.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So she could get out the car before me.
Yeah. If exactly.
I never do Uber pool because I don't want to get in the car with nobody.
It's cheaper. I get it for the consumer.
I will pay $2 extra.
For the driver, it's frustrating for us.
Oh, those of you that do those ride shares, listen to the driver.
I had to pull over and call them, and they were like, "It's okay," and they took out the they didn't lower my points. They understood I was,
So
was my first
how
time.
many points was the max?
To be deducted for denying?
No, like what do you start? How does that work?
Oh, you start 5-star. You know.
Gotcha. You start at the top.
Mm-hmm. And you know how that is. You want to maintain that. You know. Some people have. I don't know if y'all been in. Some people have the elite Ubers where those are the people that have done the top notch rides, and they'll have the light in front with the Uber light, and then you might have the light under their car. Those are the people who are the elite, and they automatically get that Uber or that Lyft screen with the digital writing that shows the levels to it.
Oh,
yeah.
For me, I watch ID channel.
It gets crazy, y'all.
I'm like,
it does.
Man,
it's addictive, though.
I be done picked up some serial rapist. Like that would be my fucking luck.
And that's what we were going to talk about. The girl who died getting into the wrong car.
Yeah, but they send you a picture and all the information.
They do. They do. But when you're intoxicated,
I was getting ready to say, was she inebriated? Well, not her. Let me not be specific to her, but I guess if you're inebriated or something like that, or you're like,
do
whatever.
But
I do.
Most people getting Ubers are drunk because you call it Uber
because you can't drive.
So that's that loophole.
But I just want to he would not have known. Did he just happen to be there and she just jumped in his car?
That's what they were saying.
Often. Like he probably.
How did he know?
He was in the area of, you know how when you go to an event or a bar or anything, they're out there. They're always there. That's what we do.
Oh,
drivers, we park
like
at
taxis.
malls. We park at airports. We park
like
at places where we know when to be.
Okay, gotcha.
So he was parked
that makes
at
sense. Okay, got it. And she jumped in
without looking. Wrong car.
And what did
child
he do?
Child lock. He had it on child lock.
Oh my goodness.
She couldn't get out, and he butchered her. Yep. And the dumbass. The cleaning agents, I guess, whatever he used to clean her up, they could smell that in the car, whatever.
He cleaned her body? Or you mean his car?
Yes, he cleans his car. And you could still... DNA! People, haven't y'all watched shows? Like, it kills me when killers don't know how to clean up.
But anybody who planned to do
sick.
something like that is sick. So they can't think that his main focus was killing.
I'm not supported at all. I'm just saying, you dumbass. Like, really? You really thought you cleaned a good, like, really? It takes
that
more
makes
than
sense.
just soap and water
Thanks
and
for
bleach.
dropping that jewel.
Dummy.
Did you post up?
I hope he rots in the prison.
He should.
I hope somebody she knows is there and kills him.
Yes. And
I just believe in an eye for an eye. That's me.
Mm-hmm.
You take a life, yours is taken.
Karma. And the last part about Uber and Lyft driving that we wanted to discuss was a parent. Well, can we call this woman a parent who put her child in a car?
How old?
Rich, how old was the child?
5.
5-year-old in an Uber.
Okay. If that's not child
it.
endangerment, I don't know what is.
Rich, did the child make it?
Well, the driver took the child to the police station and told the poliece what happened.
Oh, well.
And she just put the boy in the car and then went back inside.
Another genius.
You could have. You could have gotten in, taken your son and got back in the Uber to go home.
Cheap. See how
That's
cheap?
sad. Was it one of us?
Yes.
You hate to say that, huh, big bro?
Was the driver white or black?
I don't know that part.
White. Sorry, let me stop being racist.
I mean, at this point, I'm just disappointed that a parent would ever do that. You know?
That's really fucked up to do. I might do the same thing if somebody can put a fucking 5-year-old in my shit.
You have to really
bring
think
them straight
about
to
that.
the cop.
Like, this is so fucked up.
Like, you just left a child in my
fucking
care. You don't even know me.
I'm reporting your ass too.
Regardless what color, right?
I work for the Y, so I have to report it. I'm mandated by law, so.
That's right.
Hide your kids, hide your wine.
And apparently get parental lessons? Because these parents suck.
They do have those classes too.
And more of you need to take them, you know, especially if you're just going to put your child in somebody's random car. You might as well just open the door and say, good luck.
Why did the mom do it? She was sick.
She said she didn't feel good.
So what?
No, she said she didn't feel like being a parent. She don't feel like being a mom.
To call an Uber.
And how sick did she feel?
She looks like a less attractive version of Jess Hilarious.
Wow.
I don't know who that is. So.
Comedian and a blogging.
I probably know if I see her.
You know her.
Yeah, her rap name is Game Over Ready.
Oh, so this woman is a rapper.
Yes.
See? She lost that battle.
Okay.
But boom. All right, guys. But we hope you enjoyed us. We hope we enlightened you. Right?
Absolutely.
Sue?
Thank you
E?
for taking the time out of your life
Thank you, guys.
to enter ours.
Support inappropriate adults, y'all.
Support inappropriate adults.
Subscribe. Papaya. Yeah, papaya.
Hey, Papaya.
All right, big bro.
She's smarter than all of us.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yeah.